What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Oh! 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 Yes! Yes! Woo! Time to get ready, man. It's time to get ready, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? It's a big day. It's a big day. It's the cringy dance session. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get to it. Guys, we got a lot going on, baby. We got a lot going on. How is everyone doing today? Coral, Jeff, Heather, Split, HACU. What's going on, baby? How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's time to get a little serious. Our boy's feeling his oats. Gotta get a little happy. Gotta get a little happy, guys. Less than 24 hours. We're back in it, man. We're back in it. I need to get back in there already. I can't do this anymore. I'm suffering. What's up, Comeback Kids? Andre, what's going on? How are you doing? What's going on? Josh Weldon, Coral, Liam, John McNutley, Elite, Heather, Vit, Mr. Blue Eyes, Blast, Enigma, Zaxton. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today? Guys, less than 24 hours away. God, it's so sad. It's almost like, in a way, it's like the last day of school. You know what I mean? Last day of school. You know, you're excited for it, but then you're sad because it's like you're not going to see your friends and all that. It's pretty much like, I'm excited for it, but then 2 days later, I am screwed. Anthony with the 2 bones, dude. Wow, starting it off early. What's going on, baby? Thank you so much, brother. And Necroman, let's go. What did you sip? Nothing too good. Hoping everyone's having a decent week, guys. It's Thursday. One more day till the weekend and the Diablo 4 open beta where everyone can do it and the servers are going to burn to hell. It is going to be insane. We're going to start here in a couple more minutes. Wait for a couple people to get in here. Oh, Dustin with a gifted Comeback Kids membership. Absolutely huge. Thank you so much, brother, man. What build did you try first for Necro? Blood? I'm gonna try a Bruiser tankish build, like an AoE farming build. That's what I'm gonna try on my Necromancer, but first, guys, I gotta play Druid. I gotta learn Druid. I have to play Druid a lot, and then I gotta swap over to Necromancer and play him a lot. I have a video coming out Saturday. A big video. Very long, very intensive. You know, going through a bunch of builds of all the classes, the winners, the losers, the best things about them, if you should play them, if you should try them, if they're good while they're leveling. It's a very big video. I've been working on it for about a week. So it's going to be very, very intensive. So Friday, tomorrow, we have a lot of work to do. I got to get in there. I got to get with Josh Weldon. We got to level up on our Druid Necromancer duo. We're going to see how the classes feel. I got to hit level 25 fast. I got to play strong. I got to get legendaries. Black Priest with a $5. If we love the Necromancer, that doesn't make it necrophilia. Oh my god. That's crazy, bro. Yo, Black Priest always coming in hot with the inappropriate jokes, dude. But we're probably going to be running that tanky Blood Death Knight sort of Blood Surge spamming build on my Necromancer when I play him. But I'm going to be going the Druid. Depending on whatever Josh goes, I'll be playing the opposite to, you know, sort of help the group. It's going to be awesome. Liam, what's going on, baby? Aaron Brady with the 2 tank blood build. Yeah, that's right, man. That Blood Death Knight build. I appreciate all the love, Black Priest. You are the man, the myth, the legend. Molly, will Thorns be good for Necromancer? 100%. What's that ability that reflects damage as it is? It's, thank you so much, Aaron Brady, for the fat $2. Guys, we're starting off good today. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. What is it? It's the curse that you... Iron Maiden. Yeah, Iron Maiden. That paired with... They have a passive with Thorns that gives you Thorns. Plus Blood Search. You'll be perfectly fine running a Thorns-ish build. It probably won't be as effective as Barbarians, but... I mean, what will? You know what I mean? That class is ridiculous when it comes to Thorns. How's the music, guys? Is it too loud? Be honest. I'll drop it too, just in case. Hoping everyone's having a decent day. Before we get started, guys, I want to pull up some of the Necromancer aesthetics just to get the vibe going while we're waiting. Couple more minutes. We'll wait for a couple more people to get in here, and then we will keep it moving. Look at that. Pale white skin, beautiful white blonde hair, or white long hair, badass skull armor, heavy armor, guys. You're a heavy armor class. It's gonna be hard to bring you down no matter what build you go, I think. Man, I was studying this this talent calculator last night for a long time. Red cap with the skull, fire, dead man on fire. That's what I'm talking about. We got that scythe swing. Man, that armor's insane. I cannot wait to play this class. It's gonna be crazy. If I wasn't playing Druid, but I have to play Druid because I'm paired with Josh Weldon. I need him to study that class while I study this one. It is gonna be absolutely epic, man. I am so, so excited. The aesthetics are through the roof. This one is insane. Look at that. His heart is literally popping out of this guy's chest here. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Amazing, amazing, amazing. True Savage was going on, baby. Look at that scythe. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. And there is the gear we saw in the PvP video. Let's check out the ability showcase. We got the Bone Splinters for up to 100% damage with the vulnerability. Decompose for the consistent DPS. Reap with the, tank bruiser builds. Bone Splinters is going to be good as well, guys. We have Blight here, which is like a AoE puddle that you shoot. For damage and slow. It looks pretty awesome. Loud noises. What up, Sky? Mr. Bando, what's going on, baby? Peach, how we doing? How we doing? Swifty L, finally no longer playing a game for kids. Yo, I gotta get out of that shit. We got Blood Surge, my favorite ability. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Then we got Bone Prison. This is gonna be the major group compatibility skill, guys. Right here, pair that with the Druid inside of there using Trample. Everyone gets stunned. Everyone gets killed. They're all dead. Blood Mist, one of the strongest defensives in the game. Completely going immune, soaking up life from nearby enemies. Very, very, very strong. You got Corpse Explosion, the famous, the man, the myth, Corpse Explosion. 21 hours till open beta. It is time to get hyped, Naja Fantasy, dude. We got Bone Storm. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that from World of Warcraft. Good consistent DPS, 15% damage reduction, not bad. Blood Wave for the knockback, AoE damage, as well as 3 Blood Orbs spawning. Very, very good class, guys. Very, very impactful abilities that can change the tides of battle within just a few seconds. Then we got the famous Bone Spirit that dumps all of your resource into one powerful ability. You got, obviously, the Raising of Skeletons and Army of the Dead, and it's insane. It's insane. You got the Golem. Absolutely incredible. Let's open up some PvP footage here. This is of a Necromancer in the Fields of Hatred. Now, I'm not sure which zone this possibly is. I don't know if this is just a zone-specific area. But he is in there. He's running that Bone Splinter summoning build. I believe he's running Iron Maiden as well for the reflect damage. And I mean, right now, no one seems to be targeting him. He's running that Blight also. Bone Splinter seems to be hitting pretty fast. Bone Splinters is very similar to Puncture on Rogues, guys. Very, very similar. If Field of Hatred is going to be lit, dude, it's going to be awesome, Georgia. I can't wait. Battle Pass will be available at launch? Yes, at launch. This was actually a post on D4 beta on the loading screen. Ooh, nice. Awesome there. He survived. And we are into it. All right, guys. I think we waited enough. I think it's time. I got a screenshot to prove it. Okay, that's dope. Send it over. Put it in the Discord. All right, guys. If we're ready to get started, let's get some huges in the chat from the members, man. Let's get some huges in the chat if you're a member. By the way, I think I'm going to make emojis for every single class. And we're gonna have someone represent whenever they want to, show some love. Necromancer Academy, talk about must-watch TV. Hey, Battle Pass will be available at launch, or is it tied to a Season 1 July, August? I believe it. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be available at launch, right? I don't. What's up? Have a great day, Danielle. What's going on, baby? All right, that's a lot of huges. It's time to get going. No more wasting time. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago, we put out a class picking guide. And we put out class rankings of very early predictions, obviously. These are not all said final and done. But we put out class rankings for every single class out there. And I picked that the Necromancer is going to be the strongest class. This is what I said would be the strongest class in the beta, we're going to have to see in the end game, but in the beta, at least, I said it is going to be the strongest class. I voted it. You guys can go back, check the clip, whatever you want to say. It has my vote. But today, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be going through all the rankings and the reasons why I gave them. Okay, we have solo potential, defensives, group compatibility, build variety, PvP potential, and lastly, difficulty, how hard they are to actually play. You know, we're going to be talking about what your role is as a Necromancer in your group, depending on your group and depending on your build. We're going to be talking about prepping for the open beta, which is, we're not going to have a lot of time to prep, guys. We have less than 24 hours. And also, we're going to be helping you guys make some builds to, you know, help that leveling path, which can potentially be good so you don't go in there wasting time or not knowing what the hell you're doing. So spend a little bit of time right now, go in there, check the builds out, and we're going to, you know, theory craft some things and help you get a good path to level 25 so you don't waste time. And then we're also going to be talking about group comps and cool combos, etc. You know, going into strongholds, doing the hardest comp, the combos, not hardest combos, the hardest content available. So it's going to be very interesting. Loving your content, Inferno. I love that profile picture, man. Awesome. They're saying Druid's going to be weak in the beta because they won't have... Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to... I don't think they're going to be weak. I just think they're going to be weaker, and people need to know that. The same with Barbarian. Barbarian's weaker because they're missing things. They're missing a lot of things. Let's keep it going. God, that's a badass wallpaper. I kind of want to give it a little bit more justice. Don't judge me, guys. Hold on. All right, that's better. Oh my God, look at that. Good God in heaven on earth. Oh, does anyone have the Discord link? I got you, brother, man. I'm so sorry. I forgot to do it again today. I gotta get into the habit of doing that. Boom, copy, paste, boom. Let's pin it, ship it, clip it, tip it. Anyways, let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Solo potential with this class. Once again, as you guys can see behind this Necromancer here, this badass Necromancer, he has the army of the dead with him, right? Solo potential with this class, I think, is going to be through the roof. But I want to talk about some potential issues first. Lacks mobility, could be hard for bosses. Ladies and gentlemen, I realize on boss fights, when you're either dodging mechanics or kiting them to regen some health or reset the fight, wait for some cooldowns, whatever, mobility is a very big deal. You know, the Sorcerer has teleport. The Rogue has double dashes as well as evades. Natural movement speed. The Barbarian has leaps. This class doesn't have any gap closers. This class doesn't have any escapes. So, that is a big issue in my book when it comes to either dodging mechanics or whether you're trying to get out of a sticky situation if you're not running Blood Mist. There, you don't really have anything. So that is a big issue. Every class has evade. No, I know, but I mean, like pairing double dashes with double evades, you're literally across the map. It's actually insane. He's got walls and pushes though. Yeah, but I mean for bosses, you can't CC a boss. They have a stagger meter and then they're staggered for a little bit, right? We put a Golem in front of us. Yeah, I guess so. Overall, guys, though, in all seriousness, especially in PvP, one of the big issues that I'm worried about, I'm going to bring it up again later, is a very big mobility closer. In World of Warcraft, Warlocks don't have a lot of mobility. Josh Weldon can give you a whole essay on this shit. They have the gates, and they have the portals, but that came later on in the game, so early on they lacked mobility a lot, and they could just get trained, and it was very dangerous if you didn't have supports around you. Bosses have a stagger meter. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see the stagger meter? Guys, for bosses? I forgot. I'm going to have to check that out. That's a good question. One of the also issues is if your... Yes, it's under their health bar. Oh, okay. Awesome. So, yeah, I guess you can. Another glaring issue I could see kind of being a problem, but not really, is if you're going a summoner build, you're very reliant on your minions overall to deal your damage. Obviously, if you don't go summoner, you sacrifice them, you're buffed to all hell high, and you can just go about your day, but solo potential, you're reliant on your minions, and if your minions get killed, it could take some time to ramp up some damage. Also, like ramping up damage, it's going to require a big setup for big burst windows. Now, this class doesn't have a one big burst button other than Bone Spirit. Lucky Ape OP, what's going on, baby? I appreciate all the help the last few days, brother man. set up for big burst. Other than, let's just release tomorrow, okay? I'm not sure what that means. Minion build is like the Hydra build, lol. Yeah, but the thing is their minions can die. That's the thing. Necromancer minions can die and they can be attacked. So I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen with that. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be very interesting. I don't know if they're gonna have a low health pool. I don't know if it's gonna be overtuned. I don't know if the AI is gonna work properly. I don't know how the damage is gonna look. I don't know. We're gonna have to go in there and just simply see. You know what I mean? Means launch tomorrow. Screw beta. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I would cry. I would break down crying. Let's keep it going. Ramp up time for DPS. You know, you gotta get some corpses around you, getting all your minions out and set up, all the multipliers on the enemy with vulnerability and the curses and the debuffs. It could take some time to start getting rolling, but once you're rolling, I feel really, really good about this class. Upside, sacrificing pets can absolutely supercharge you to... Honestly, it looks insane. I can't wait to go through it with you guys. We're gonna be here a while. There's so much to talk about with this class, man. Sacrificing your pets can soup you up through the moon. By the way, I want to appreciate every one of you for coming in here today. Appreciate all the love and support. It's past the middle of the week, guys. It's Thursday, 24 hours until we have the big day tomorrow. Diablo 4 open beta week release. Servers are gonna explode. Be ready for a queue. That's all I can say. Let's keep it going. Sacrificing pets can supercharge you into, honestly, an unstoppable killing machine. You have incredible AoE DPS. Maybe the top AoE DPS in the game. You have Corpse Explosions. You have the Blood Wave. You have Bone Storm. You have Bone Spirit. You have Blood Surge. Like, you have... Your whole kit could be AoE, but you could also get very powerful single target abilities if you need it. And one of the biggest upside is that one of their class passives is Blood Orbs, where you get a 15% heal when a Blood Orb drops. You pick it up, boom, 15% heal. It's very, very strong overall, guys. Who's hyped for the Werewolf and Werebear Smackdown? Oh, dude, it's going to be absolutely awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm doing a Werewolf Werebear hybrid build. I'm not sure what Josh is going to go. Maybe he'll go Caster DPS Summoner. We'll have to see. Leah Murphy with a huge Blackheart $20 donation. Appreciate the content. Necro Gang. Wow, brother. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get some huges in the chat. Wow, that's insane. Thank you so much, brother man. Blackheart with a huge donation, dude. Where's my freaking... There it is, my notification. You'll just bone them to death. New patch is supposed to fix the Q issues. Let's hope. Is amplified damage a thing? Amplified damage in what way? Sky, you the man, bro. Chenzo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I love the support. Make sure to pre-patch your beta before tomorrow. Yeah, guys. If you have not downloaded the new beta patch, go into Battle.net, download it, and you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. If you're not ready, you're gonna be behind instantly. J-Rock, Peach with huge. J-Rock, the damage most scale pretty good with ours and the mobs to be at the point that the shields are as strong for Sork later. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Solo potential. They have 5 out of 5. Best opportunity for solo potential in the game with all their minions are sacrificing to make them supercharged killing machines. Let's keep it going. Next up, we have defensives. I also rated them 5 out of 5 overall. I mean, I think we could all agree they have some of the strongest defensives actively and passively in the entire game. When it comes to skills, they have Blood Mist, my favorite defensive in the game. Activatable immunity. It heals you. If you guys have ever seen Vladimir from League of Legends, it's the same concept. You go immune, you turn into a blood pool, and you heal from enemies around you. Fortifies you as well if you spec into it. So when you come out of it, you're very, very strong. It's very powerful. Very, very good ability. Servers are going to be on fire tomorrow. They're going to explode. I think they're going to explode. I hope the server don't implode tomorrow. They did a great job with the server on the second day. Most queue was 1 minute long. Yeah, they did well. I agree. Necro survivability looks pretty insane. Yeah, hell yeah, it does. Oh yeah, just having a golem and a wall of skeletons is enough defenses. Yeah, add that plus your other things. It's like, how are you going to die? Next up, if you're going that Bruiser tank build, guys, this is for those Death Knights out there. Reap is passively giving you a 15% damage reduction. And if you pair that with Aspect of the Might, the legendary aspect, that totals out to a 40% damage reduction at all times. That's almost as good as Druid Storm Strike pairing with the Aspect of the Might. So that's very, very good. And this has a massive cleave range and fast attack speed. So you'll have that buff up all the time. You also have the passive standalone where you sacrifice all your minions and you get 18% damage total reduction passive all the time. Now, I know there's going to be multipliers that don't allow you to just keep going stacking. And eventually there's like, what is it? It's, what's the word? It's like diminishing returns on your percentages of damage reduction because it would be too broken. But it could get to the point where you're just barely taking damage on top of having heavy armor, on top of having all the abilities that heal you and the immunities and the oh shit buttons and the vulnerabilities and the curses and the debuffs and the thorns. Oh my god, that just took the wind out of me saying all that. It's a lot that they can have defensively to make sure they survive situations. And honestly, I'm spending today pre-prepping meals. By the way, I did that last week. I'm going to do it again for tomorrow. That's a lot of damage reduction. Got to level 20. I'm sure more played that just didn't get the cosmetic. Yeah, no, you got to make sure you hit to level 20. Just in case hit level 21, you'll get the cosmetic and you get it on release. So let's keep it going. Bone Storm, guys. Bone Storm. I don't know if you guys know that from World of Warcraft. 15% damage reduction while it's active for 10 seconds. More damage reduction while dealing DPS per second to everyone around you for your bruiser builds. It's going to be very, very strong. Blood Wave is also another ridiculous ability. If you're capped out on damage reduction, you go Blood Wave. You knock enemies back. You can control the battlefield. And you spawn 3 Blood Orbs, which heal you for 45% total if you pick up all 3 of them. I mean, my god, their survivability just... Let's keep going. Blood Surge, my favorite ability on the Necromancer. I think this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I think this ability is going to be through the roof damage-wise, defensive-wise, everything. Smashing AoE damage around you. You have insane healing if more enemies are hit, and it fortifies you. So it heals you per enemy hit, deals more damage per enemy hit, and fortifies you per enemy hit. Oh my god. And you could just spam it. Blood Surge, Blood Surge, Blood Surge, Blood Surge. It's absolutely out of control. It's ludicrous. It's nuts. Very, very strong. That who can conquer death will rule the sanctuary. That's insane. The Bone Storm saying was Blizzard taking it from Spider-Man. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I know 3 other people were playing this week that didn't last week. They may hit 5 milli. Oh my god. What? Does the beta start at the same time as last weekend? It's 9 p.m. Pacific time this week. So what is that, 12? I believe it's the same time. Charge still there for this weekend? Yes, they are. Let's keep it going. Blood Search, my favorite, guys. Then you also have major reflect damage with Iron Maiden. Those for your Thorn and Thorn tank builds out there. Heal for 5% if enemies die in it. On top of spawning Blood Orbs, on top of the damage reduction, on top of the immunities from Blood Mist, on top of the debuffs, on top of the AoE damage and the pressure. Oh my god, this class is absolutely nuts when it comes to damage mitigation, damage reflection, survivability, and just total uptime in combat, not really being scared of much. On top of, if you're not running standalone, you have all your pets around you to help you. Very, very strong overall, guys. Then you also have the Rathma's Vision Capstone, which gives you 10% extra health. And on top of all this, guys, they're a class that has heavy armor, so they have a lot of passive damage mitigation as it is. Look how many defensives there are on this class. Look. Strong ones. These aren't even all of them. Blood Mist, Reap, Standalone, Bone Storm, Blood Wave, Blood Surge, Iron Maiden, Rathma's Vision. Oh my god. What will the level cap be this week? 25, brother man. Let's keep it going. Group compatibility, guys. They have some great group compatibility, but I can't rank them that high because there's others with much higher. Now, when it comes to setup skills for your group, you have Bone Splinters, which is pretty much a Puncture clone. I don't know if you all know Puncture with Rogue. You throw out the 3 daggers. It's the same concept here, but with Bone Splinters instead. Potentially, you could do 100% damage if you get RNG a little bit. Do they have mobility? No, they don't. That's their one problem. That's their one weakness. This class's one weakness is mobility. Potentially 100% damage with this ability right here. Let's go to Necromancer. 100% damage on a basic ability. It's 22% each, right? But it has a chance to fire 2 additional ones. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 110% damage, potentially, if you cast it above 50 or more essence. On a basic ability is absolutely insane. That is a lot of damage if you hit them with all 5. And you're like shotgunning them with bone spinners. Very, very strong. Does Necro have bone armor? Transmog? Yes. Bone armor ability? No. No, they don't. Bone Splinter is very, very good. It also makes them vulnerable. Next up, we have Bone Prison. This is one of their best abilities, I think, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. If you're in a group. If you're alone, it's probably not going to be worth it. The setup doesn't really make too much sense, but if you're in a group, this is, like, absolutely mandatory. Makes enemies vulnerable as well, and it allows for some insane setups with the Druid. If the Druid's inside or the Barbarian's inside, the Barbarian goes in there, he kicks everyone, they all explode into a million pieces. Then you also have the Druid in Bear, where if he tramples, they're done for. They're stunned, hitting the wall. Bone Prism, Rain of Arrows, yeah, exactly, that too. Bone Prism, Death Trap, Bone Prism, Meteor, and Blizzards, Frozen Orbs, like anything you can combine with this ability, and it makes them all vulnerable. It's absolutely nuts. It's insane. Very, very good overall. That's the biggest reason I gave them a 3, rather than anything lower. They do have Iron Maiden and Decrypify. Iron Maiden reflects the damage as well as heals enemies if they die in it. Decrypify slows enemies and reduces the damage taken, as well as gives you cooldown reduction and has the potential to stun enemies as well. Oh my god. Guys, I'm out of breath talking about how many good things this class actually has. It just doesn't seem to really end. All you just said can be done by Corpse Tendrils without the movement restrictions you give to allies with Bone Prison. Yeah, but Bone Prison makes them vulnerable. Does Corpse Tendrils make them vulnerable? I forgot. I think it does, actually. But Bone Prison's still good, you know? And it's the duration's longer. They just have to break it. So does Tendrils, okay. But Bone Prison's still phenomenal. And you're not relying on a corpse. You know what I mean? If another player makes the target vulnerable, can you get advantage against the target? Yes. Oh, even if they're not in your party? That's a good question. I believe so. Maybe if it's out in the open world? What's crazy is Sork didn't look busted on paper, but they are. Necro looks busted on paper, so I wonder if it'll be in line with that. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see. If I had to vote, I think this class would be busted. I think it's gonna be broken. I think it's gonna be absolutely overpowered, or it's literally gonna be broken to where it doesn't work. That's what I think. So we're gonna have to see. Let's keep it going. Summoner build. They can use their golems and warriors to tank everything themselves. Can be great if you're running a spell cleave group, like mage, caster, DPS, druid, ranger, rogue, and, you know, using the necromancer summoner to have all of them tank. That can be good as well. What's up? Tory Trade, what's going on, baby? I played the closed beta. It is busted. There it is then, guys. Okay. Corpse Tendrils pulls enemies in, stuns them, and makes them vulnerable. You just rely on corpse nearby. Can be pretty good. Obviously, I think that takes a little bit more skill to use than Bone Prison. Let's keep it going. Build variety, guys. This class has a lot. Is it the most in the game? No. But is it close to it? Yes. 100%. Druid has a lot. Sorcerer has a lot. Necromancer have a lot. The other two are a little bit lacking. But overall, the build variety is through the roof, right? Will seasons be mandatory? Off-season characters are possible. I believe off-season characters are a thing. They're possible. Imagine Bar buffing all the army. Yeah, imagine that. Pull, slow, stun, equal corpse explosion to the max with the upgrade. Yeah, that'd be nuts. One-shot corpse explosion builds. Good lordy. You have the Lich build where you sacrifice all your pets and you're a caster DPS. And you can deal a lot of damage as a caster. You have Blood Death Knight build, which is personally, I think, gonna be my favorite build. where you're just using Blood Surge and spawning a bunch of blood orbs to heals, Blood Wave, sacrifice your pets, be super tanky. You have Undead King build, where you summon all the pets possible and buff them as much as you possibly can. Every single talent you can, you buff into your pets and your companions, whatever. And you just soup them up through the roof and amplify them as much as possible. Mike Cameraman, what's going on, baby? How we doing? Hope everyone's having a decent day, dude. It is Thursday. One more day until Friday, guys, as well as the Diablo 4 open beta weekend. If you guys are excited for the Diablo 4 open beta weekend, let's get some huges in the chat. Hoping everyone's having a decent week so far. Let's help get you through this week, guys. This is actually the one point I think Necros lack. They have the least amount of active skills of any class. What are you talking about? Wait, why would they have the least amount of active skills? What are you talking about? Their skeletons are summoned on their own. From dead bodies. They don't have to press a button to summon things. They just summon. Oh, build variety? No, they have a lot of build variety. They have... Prominently. They have a lot of build variety simply because they're the summoner and the solo artist aspect is through the roof. Sure, they don't have the most active skills. You're saying they have 15 active skills over their whole tree where others have 20 plus. Yeah, but that doesn't mean they don't have a lot of build variety. That means they don't have a lot of as much active skill potential. Sorcerer has the most in the game, I believe. But that doesn't mean they don't have a lot of build variety. Their Book of the Dead gives them build variety more than almost anybody simply from that. Just because they have a lack of active skills doesn't mean they don't have build variety. I'll show you in a second. Like, I'll just show you right now. Simply because of the Book of the Dead, you have incredible build variety just from this. You have the Sacrifice. Each pet, you have 3 different specs it can go. And you have 2 different talents it can go as well. Okay? And then you have the Sacrifice on each of those pets. So that's just all one pet. Let's go to the mages now. You have 3 different Sacrifices, 2 different buffs, and 2 different passives. Let's keep it going. The Golem, 3 different Sacrifices, 2 different buffs, 3 different passives. Sacrifices are just buffs, though. They are not skills you get to play around with. Of course you can. You can play around with passives all day long. You kidding me? You can go full critical strike build. You can go attack speed bone spinner build for the vulnerability and shotgun damage. You have the maximum life increase for bruisers and tanks. 30% increased critical strike damage. All of this revamps builds completely. Trust me, like this is wild. The build variety just in this on its own is through the roof. Stork has the strongest in the game and it's the best build. Uses 1 button. Yeah, chain lightning's... I think you're talking about the chain lightning build. That's less than a druid has, for instance. Yeah, but the druids are strictly passives. They also have build variety with their pets. Their pets have total complete active abilities as well as passives and change the way your playstyle is too. You can have tanking pets. You can have caster pets. You can have AoE DPS pets. You can have healer pets. You can have a tanking golem, a damage reduction golem, a golem that drains nearby life, one that stuns. Just this on its own gives them like a 3 out of 5 on its own. The reason I give them 4 out of 5 is because you can either go caster, bruiser, or tank. Decompose, blight, blighted, corpse explosion, decrypified, tendrils, bone spirit. Stronger shadow damage, more corpses, somewhere around in there depending on the percentages when I can see them. He's defining active skills as pressable buttons, which is not really impacting build variety as there are tons of passives to choose from. Yeah, for 100%. 100%. 278 viewers, only 37 likes. Smash the thumbs up, ladies and gents. Yo, guys, if you guys can, please hit that like button. It helps YouTube push out the content. Let them know that you guys enjoy what you're watching. Let's keep it going, though. Obviously, the Undead King build with having all your summoners and all of them buffed up to, like, all hell high water. Sorry, I'm back. Hope I didn't miss too much. Had to see the hubby off before work. No, you didn't miss too much. We're gonna go into builds and stuff, Heather, also. Hope your husband's having a decent day. Okay, good. I gotta absorb all this info so I know what builds to roll this weekend. We're gonna go into builds very, very soon. We have the debuff for guys where you can run 2 corpses. The bone prison. You can just run pure slows, debuffs, vulnerabilities, and just have your minions help deal damage as well, and then carry your party with buffs and debuffs as well. Then you have the Death Knight with, you know, you're a bruiser DPS, not really a blood DK, where you're, you know, sort of healing and dealing, healing for your max health and soaking damage and leeching from enemies. You're more about damage reduction and dealing actually good damage. I only played Necro to 50 in the beta, but I never felt they were lacking buttons to press. I could agree. They're not going to lack abilities to press. What do you mean? They're going to fill up their skill bar either way. What did you say? I have the same question about the Battle Pass. Ordered an Ultimate Edition, so hope for it's available at launch. Don't want to wait till Season 1. Do we have any official info? I don't have official info. But, oh, Taylor Harrison with the Comeback Kids membership. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, man, thank you. Appreciate the love and support, man. Wow, I think that's 71 now, guys. I believe that's 71 total members reoccurring. That's amazing. Wow, Jesus, guys. You guys are insane, dude. Let me close this. I'm scared to mess with anything on my stream because yesterday it crashed. Ugh. Scares me, man. By the way, guys, we do have a membership goal of 400, and if we get to that Act 3, I give out some pretty cool rewards to anyone personally in the live stream, so heads up on that. Let's keep it going. I'm mostly sure it's for Season 1. I agree. You're doing a 4-man team still this weekend, or got other things for the sponsor planned? I do want to do a 4-man team. I'm thinking about it, and I'm really strongly considering it because I gotta level up fast, and I gotta get to knowing what this class can do quick. You know what I mean? So I gotta know fast. I gotta learn from some people in the chat and in the streams and in the Discord, because I gotta get this video out by Saturday. It's very, very, very important video. Very important video. I can't recall where I heard it, but it was on one of the interviews. Okay. Oh, Mako's with the Comeback Kids membership, buddy. Thank you so much. Wow. Back-to-back ones right there. Thank you so much. Let me fix that. 72. That is what I'm talking. Oh, 722. No, that'd be ridiculous. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get there. Holy shit. Death Knight Bruiser build is going to be really, really strong, guys. I booked 1 week of holidays when the game released. That's smart right there. You should, Sky, get that XP fast. Yeah, Heather, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find some people to group up with. I got to group up with Josh Weldon, though, for sure. Crimson and I still on call? Okay, then we can just do that. That'd be sick. Thank you so much, Makos, for the Comeback Kids membership, baby. You are the man, the myth, the legend, the king. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's keep it going. You have vampire builds where you're just running blood orb spams, and you're using abilities, what's it called? Like, what is it? Rupture? Hemorrhage. There it is. Hemorrhage, where you have a chance to spawn blood orbs. After picking up blood orbs, you deal extra damage based on the, your target, and grants 2 additional essence per enemy hit. That's good. You run Blood Lance. You're just a pure life-stealing vampire leech build. That's also a thing, too. So that's awesome also. Next up, we have PvP potential, guys. Once again, let's pull up the PvP footage really, really quick. And we'll talk to you guys for a second. This is direct PvP footage from, I believe, back in the fall, maybe? Fall or December? I'm not really sure. It could be a while ago. I'm not going to lie. If we paid for a Battle Pass and we have to wait a few months after launch to use it, lol, people are going to be big mad. Yeah, I don't really see that happening. Usually every game that launches with the Battle Pass launches it right at the start. If we make a female Necromancer, would she be a living dead girl? Oh my god. Living dead. I'm having to gracefully back out of birthday plans due to not willing to miss early access. Dude, I feel you. I have major plans this weekend with seeing someone I haven't seen in a very long time, so I have to figure my situations out. Do we know if they are going to have PvP in the open beta? Nah, I don't think they will, Money. I don't think they will. They didn't say anything about it. Sadly, which sucks so bad. Mass blood orbs will aspect that cast a free bone spirit every 5 you pick up. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's insane. Man, I gotta get the ultimate edition. And I think I'm gonna get the physical copy. That'd be kind of cool. PvP potential, guys. They do have some incredible versatility. All the builds we just discussed could be viable for PvP, other than maybe debuffer. I don't see that being great because on your own, I feel like you wouldn't be able to really 1v1 anyone. But Bruiser DPS is good. Vampire builds for the healing could be good. Undead King, where you're just summoning all your pets and kiting, could be good. Blood Death Knight, where you're just a straight tank, leeching everyone around you. Lich build, where you sacrifice all your minions and go cast your DPS. They could all be very, very good builds. So, versatility, they have a lot. They don't have Petrify. What the fuck? Oh, did I mess up? Oh, dude, I messed up. I guess I'm just gonna have to wing this page. Shit. Late night last night, guys. We'll get to PvP in a second. Hold on. When it comes to difficulty, a lot of their builds seem kind of straightforward. I'm not gonna lie. They don't seem like they're hard to play at all. I mean, if you're a tank, you go in there, you blood surge, you heal, you leech, you have a lot of passive damage reduction, heavy armor. You'll go along your day, right? You have, honestly, this class maybe has one of the best designed talent trees that I've seen. Other than maybe Sorcerer. Druid has a case as well. Sorcerers is absolutely ludicrous. They have the best passive talents in the game. Glass Cannon is ridiculous. 20%, nearly a 20% damage reduction passively is absolutely insane. I think it's got to get tuned down a little bit. But passively, they have a lot of incredible abilities. Can we see some legendary affixes from the new page? Yeah, we're gonna go through talents and legendary aspects, builds up to level 25 to help you guys. We're gonna go through all that in a second. Tank is great for damage reduction as well, and you have insane healing if you're a tank. Open beta when? Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, 9 p.m. Pacific. So, like, less than 24 hours. You also have Necro Thorns build, which could be possible. Could it be as strong as Barbarian? No. But it could still be strong. You pair the Thorns passives on all your armor. You get the passive in the talent tree. Pair that with Iron Maiden and the healing and the blood surges. You'll be just fine. Summoner. If players don't really know how to play this game at all, like, I'm pretty sure I can have my girlfriend play this game. And she can play a Necromancer and run a pure Summoner and pretty much beat every bit of content. I mean, in the open beta, PDT, yeah, Pacific, whatever, PDT, whatever it is, man. I would disagree with one difficulty. My Necro was very punished by powerful enemies as they would eat the summons and leave you defenseless. I went with a very summon-heavy build, though. I could agree, but there's also talents in the talent tree that make your summons a lot more tanky. I don't know if those are something that you ran, like, for example, down here, what is it? Something that makes them not take... You have the Skeletal Priest healing, that's good. They can't lose more than 50% of their maximum life from a single damage instance, that's good. I'm not sure what the stacking up to 3 times from that would be. Let's see here. Minions deal more damage when you're close to them. They have that. Increase the damage and life of your Golem. You could also grab ones where... And this... The Book of the Dead, you could change whenever you want. They can have more life. So, I'm not sure if you tested those out. All games I love to play as Sorcerer, but I also hate mainstream classes. Yeah, me too. Summon Necro is the most boring build in the game. Oof. Yeah, dude, you can just sit there and cast it all out, Coop. Leave my friends out of this, Cooper. Just heard they hinted at 2 new classes. Where? Send me the freaking link in Discord. DD is amazing, but at least in the version I played, boss AoE damage would kill them in 2 ticks. Wow, that sucks. Damn, so we're gonna have to see, J-Ball. Gonna have to see all over YouTube. Wow, really? Diablo 4, 2 new classes. I don't understand. I don't see anything. Paladin and Valkyrie. Paladin slash Valkyrie. Paladin slash Valkyrie. Hypothetical Valkyrie Crusader Amazon slash Paladin. Okay. Yeah, but I knew they were going to release Paladin. Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, this isn't anything. And it's not official. It's just a piece of artwork that has a Paladin in it. We're gonna have to see. I don't know. I couldn't tell. I couldn't really. I don't want to make a video or talk about that because nothing's official. It's all hypothetical. It's an old idea from a picture posted that has since been taken down. Old news. Yeah, I've seen that. Video clickbait. Yeah. No more leaked than it was a few months ago. Interesting. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. If there's a Paladin, that's going to be my new main, but I don't know about that one. Amazon, but most of the abilities were rolled into Rogue. Interesting. Amazon, I can't wait to play as Bezos. Oh my god. Let's check the Discord. Linked in main chat. Boom. Where's the link? 6th class leak. Nah, dude, this guy's baiting, bro. This guy's baiting. This guy's baiting, bro. I'm not watching that. He's baiting. Anyways, guys, let's get into some builds. Let's get into the fun stuff here. The juicy juice, yeah? Let me pull up the, I want to kind of get used to using this new talent. Oh, wait, they don't have... Oh, wait, we're going to have to use the old one. Yikes, never mind. That guy's a clickbaiting king. I'm a baiting master. Plat, what's going on, baby? Yes, there's several new videos up. They clickbaiting hard. Yeah, I don't like that shit. The guy says on his video... That's crazy. I would never do that. 6th class leak? This is it? Bro, you can't be saying that. That guy's a master baiter. Dude, you can't be saying that. The 6th class is here. Big beta news. This is it. Dude, that's crazy. You can't say that. That's wild. If I said that, I would get hung. Oh my god. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a poll really, really quick. What type of, what spec for level 25 first? Caster, Summoner, Bruiser, slash... Alright, guys, you guys gotta vote. Guy, you're baiting me. Dude, that's crazy. Alright, guys, let me know. Caster, Summoner type of build, or is it gonna be a Bruiser slash tank? You guys gotta let me know. Everyone in the chat, go vote right now, dude. New D4 class, the Entrepreneur. You could do a Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk build. Oh my god. Andre, what's going on, baby? How we doing? I'd be the one with the rope. Yo, for real. That's straight up bait, dude. Why are you doing that? That's not cool. Listen. I've done extreme titles before, but they're all true in what I'm saying. Like, for example, today, like, don't believe everything you hear about Diablo 4 because you'll regret it. It's about the fact that people just keep saying the game is shit. And I'm like, I had the greatest experience and you need to try it for yourself. That's pretty much what that video was about today. Sullivan, what's going on, baby? Getting flashbacks of the guy in Discord that went tits up because of the World Boss Hardcore Kill title. Oh my god. Video was great, by the way. Thank you, man. Made it to Act 3. Yeah, we did, man. We're on Act 3. 45 more members. And someone in the live stream gets a pretty badass report. That's interesting. Will the beta tomorrow start at the same time as the previous? Yes, it should. I believe so, right? Assuming they fix the AoE damage caused some... Guys, make sure you vote right now where you have 2 more minutes, and then we're going to go. So make sure you vote on what build you want to see first. It's in the poll, in the chat right now. Go make your vote right now. What brand of water is that? Kirkland. Wet. Wow. Beta's great, just scared for my gigabyte 380. Oh, boy. Man, I want to freaking... I gotta get a new computer or something. Good old Costco order. That's right, baby. Is Shadow Build Lich? Is Shadow Build Lich build? Yeah, where you go shadow damage, sacrifice all your pets. Go with that. That's gonna be sick. 85 poll votes, only 70 likes on the video. Come on, people. Nothing I can do, man. I'm trying here, guys. We got 1 more minute and we're gonna move on. Sus, dude. I drank a Kirkland water and we don't even have a Costco. What? That is weird. 1 more minute, guys. Cast in your vote. It looks like Caster Summoner is going to be the one. Easy. Alright, Caster and Summoner builds first, and then we'll go into the Bruiser Tank builds. By the way, we're going to say this, or save this, and put them in the Discord as well for anyone if they want to try to... You know, we'll come up with something good together. Okay. Caster / Summoner build. Now, if you're going a Summoner... Let's talk about a pure minion king first. This is the basic build of the Necromancer. Very simple, very straightforward. Your grandmother could play this build, okay? If we're talking about souping up your minions and dealing just left-click damage and moving around and letting your minions do a bunch of work, I would go Decompose. Enemy dies, you get 10 essence. And then you and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies who are decomposed. The only thing is, like, Bone Splinters have a chance to make enemies vulnerable per time they're hit. So, like, I feel like they need to buff Decompose in a way. I mean, I do like the forming of a corpse, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Bone Splinters is just stronger either way. So we're going to rock Bone Splinters, actually. Bone Splinters, vulnerability, super, super strong. Very, very, very strong. Very strong. Vulnerability on a basic skill that has a chance to deal 100% damage is through the roof. Making blood decay if possible. Yeah, 100%. That's going to be a thing too, Templar. Keep drinking Kirkland water and you'll end up a Necromancer. Oh, God. John M. I'm not really sure the limit. We're going to have to see. I haven't seen anything official yet. Necromancer and Druid are the least, I would say, the least leaked classes out there. Would want Shadow Mages for that, though. Yeah, actually, this does deal shadow damage, right? Darkness, and this is Bone. Let me see something. This is where it's got to get interesting here, because darkness damage. Is there any amplifiers for darkness other than down low? I guess not. Damaging enemies with darkness skills increase your movement speed. Darkness skills have 50% chance to stun. That's pretty fucking good. I need a party. You guys taking clan invites? Joe, yes we are, but I think we're full. So we're gonna have to make another one. When you damage enemies with darkness skills, they take 2% increased shadow damage from you and your minions. Wow. No, then no. No, guys, you're gonna have to go Decompose. Because you gotta soup it up. You gotta soup it up. So Paladin Shadow drop on launch day to incentivize more Wait, what? Paladin should drop on launch day to incentivize more purchases? I would freak out. I would have a heart attack. How's the CBK family doing today? Hope all is well. Also, how is everyone doing? Yo, Mr. Ink, what's going on, baby? How we doing? How we doing? The Frost Archer King, guys. The Ranger Goat himself. Our first clan is full up, but hopefully they will make another one. Yeah, I gotta make another one. I gotta pass lead to somebody, leave, and then make another one. Imagine though Thorns on all your minions. Single boss fight does a big AoE hit, and then Thorns damages from all your minions, and 40% chance to take double hit from the Thorns. I wonder if that's how that would work. One would be more likely stacking your pets. Yeah, I agree. Darkness is more summons and AoE support. I agree, Josh. You're 100% right. So, guys, I guess for a minion summoner build, we're going to start off with Decompose. We're going to go into Enhanced Decompose, where if they die, you gain 10 essence. And then we're going to grab the minions deal 10% damage to enemies who are decomposed. Decomposed, we're going to buff it up later on. Core ability. I think we go Blight. I think Blight's the way to go. I mean, it's a darkness skill. It's going to slow them down, as well as a chance to immobilize, or, once again, you and your minions deal 10% increased damage. Dude, one of the data mine uniques makes your minion cast mini blood surges. Oh my fucking god. It is rather sad they didn't release a Pally on launch instead of Druid. Man, I can't believe they didn't launch a Paladin in a Diablo game where you're fighting minions of hell. You generally go with basic skills that apply vulnerability. It doesn't matter what school it's in. Yeah, but dude, when you're constantly using Decompose to potentially stun, increase your movement speed, increase the damage they take, stacking up to 3 times, bonus damage to enemies who are slowed. It stacks. I mean, I feel like you'd want to just stack that up as much as possible. It's gonna be crazy, right? Let's keep it going. We have Blight, guys. Then we're gonna grab the minion damage increase. Your damage has a % chance to create a corpse. Not bad. Your maximum essence is increased. That's cool. Your core skills cost 5% more essence, but wow, that's strong. That is awesome. Morning from Australia. Good morning, brother man. How we doing? Isn't there a legendary that makes Decompose spread / chain? I'm not sure. Hold on. Decompose can chain to additional targets. Holy shit. That's insane. You're right. There is. Oh my god. We're so running Decompose. After Decompose spawns a corpse, gain essence. I want it. Not I want it. I want it. Yo, Josh, you're so funny, bro. I cannot wait to get in a call with Josh and play. I am going to have the best time. I'm so excited. We are going to kill it, dude. I am so hyped. You got to let me know what build you're going so I can prep, dude. Hello from Ukraine. Thanks for your content. Press the like button. Yo, thank you so much. I wish I could pronounce your name. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. It's in a completely different language. I can't read that. We need Pally ASAP. I agree. I agree. I can't believe we don't have Pally. Let's keep it going, though. Decompose seems very, very strong. AoE sucks. You just go suck. And you just suck them all away. Blight. Very good. Increased damage. So far, we have 20% increased damage to enemies who are decomposed as well as blighted. So, very, very good. They're also slowed as well. Let's keep it going, though. I feel like for this build... Oh, guys, this is where it gets kind of interesting. Because you do have your minions around to tank for you. But Corpse Explosion's very good, no? Well, I guess it kind of depends on what we would take down here. Corpse Tendrils. You wouldn't take Bone Spear. You would take Corpse Tendrils, right? So, yeah, you would go Corpse Explosion. And then you would turn it Shadow, right? Is that a thing? Isn't that a thing? Am I crazy? Radius? Corpse Explosion become the Darkness skill. There it is. Boom! That's fucking huge, baby! Oh my god! This build is awesome! Are you going to be hosting it in the Discord? Yes, I am. Turns it into a Darkness skill. Corpse Explosion deals % increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. These damage bonuses can stack. Damn, that's fire too. He'll post it if he remembers. Jesus God, I'm so sorry. I try my best. I have a really bad memory, guys. Either one of these are very good. Either one of these are very, very good. The thing is the damage ticking over time, it still stacks all your abilities too, man. That's where it gets kind of interesting. God, this class looks so fire, bro. I want to play Necromancer, but I gotta play Druid. I'm gonna need to do a quick interview on Josh Weldon afterward. So that damage increase stacks to max on top of hitting a vulnerable target. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, fine. You convinced me. We'll go the Plague Corpse Explosion. Chance to stun. I like that too. Oh my god. This is hard. This is where it gets hard right here because... Okay. Okay. Hear me out. All of these, right? You have the movement speed increase, which each tick is going to increase your movement speed, so you'll have it up. So you'll have it up constantly. 15% for 3 seconds is gonna be good. You'll have it up constantly. You'll be having a decent movement speed. When you damage enemies with darkness skills, they take 2% increased shadow damage from you and your minions. So it'd be 6%, stacking up to 3 times, 18%. So you'd constantly have that up, right? Then you have darkness skills have up to a 15% chance to stun. Now, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to test it out right now. Actually, let's just go see. Let's just go see. This is just for the test. I just want to see the numbers. Oh my fucking god. There's no way. Alexa, this is not overhyped, but I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Be nice to me, man. Please. I'm just a young boy looking for an escape from this reality. Okay. Darkness skills have a chance to stun for 3 seconds on a lucky hit? Is that not broken? Darkness skills deal 5% bonus damage to enemies who are slowed and bonus damage to enemies who are stunned or immobilized. These bonuses stack and apply shadow damage dealt by... Oh my god. Nothing personal, bro. It's all good, man. I'm just goofing off anyways. When you take listen, you know, as a streamer, I gotta overhype some things sometimes, guys. It is what it is. I'm sorry. That's my job. Please don't say Alexa. My Alexa's going crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't say it. When you damage enemies with darkness skills, they take 2% increased damage. 15% movement speed. Okay. That's crazy. Shadow Beam was strong on Rogue, bro. Yo, Nick, it was, dude. Did you see what we were doing? Did you get to test it yourself, dude? Unbelievable. It changed the whole game. Good afternoon, Toledo. What's going on, baby? The Sorcerer main is here. Be honest. He is honest, boys. David, thank you so much, brother, man. All right, so let's go back for a sec. Let's go back. Dude, this build looks so fun, bro. What am I doing? Why am I playing a rogue? This class looks like... I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Did I say my grandma is going to play next beta? Did I say it? Yes. And she's going to play this build and absolutely farm all the content. It's sad that my name is male name in my country. Hey, man, it is what it is. That's a badass name. Melee Necro OP due to minion stack? It's strong. Do I think it's going to be OP? It could be. We're just going to have to see. Twisted Blades with the spinning blade aspect was too fun. Yo, Dynamis, I could talk about rogues all day. Don't get me started, please. Let's keep it going. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. You have a lot of abilities that apply darkness as it is, right? You have your Blight ticking constantly. You have your Decompose ticking constantly. Maybe you don't need Corpse Explosion for the AoE damage, for damage over time. Maybe you just go for Big Burst Corpse Explosion. It's not a bad thing. Slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. It can be good for setups. I think we're going to try this one first. Keeping it going. Increase the damage and life of your skeletal warriors. Oh, God almighty. If this is a summoner-based build, life and damage. Damn, that's... Okay, we're going to go life and damage. Just because I really like that. As well as... Boom, boom, boom. This one's really good, too. Imperfectly balanced is crazy, but I don't think Blight's going to be your main go-to damage. Unless they're really stunned a lot. Maybe you don't need the life. Maybe we go 1 into Essence, which is rather weak. But the 5% more Essence is strong. So we're going to go down here now. Either way you're winning, this build looks good. Yeah, this build looks, on paper, absolutely insane. The Blight radius is small, so the radius from CE might not be worth it. So is this a caster build, minions, or melee right now? This is a caster summoner build. A darkness summoner build. Dumb question, but can you still get the gray golem like in D2? Yeah, right? Isn't that what you're talking about? The golem? The big golem guy? Hoping everyone's having a decent day, guys. It is Thursday, sorry. Hold on a second. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Thursday, almost the end of the week. Friday is the open beta weekend for Diablo 4, baby. We are making a Summoner DPS Darkness build, and it looks crazy strong. Let's keep it going. We're not going to be so distant from enemies, so that's not really valuable. Deal 3% increased damage to cursed enemies. I don't think you would be taking Iron Maiden here. I think you'd be taking Decrypify. Or potentially even Bone Prison. Maybe you don't take a curse. I wonder. Let's see. Enemies affected by Decrypify are slowed by 50%. Hold on a second. Because your darkness skills deal 5% bonus damage to enemies who are slowed. That's not bad. But Blight automatically slows. So maybe you guys don't need a curse on this build. 25% less damage is nice. 25% less damage is nice. I'm not going to lie. Enemies hit while afflicted with Decrypify have up to... Oh, whoa. Wait a second. That's a game changer. That's a game changer because you're doing a lot of constant damage. You have Blight damage ticking over time, and then you have Decompose ticking constantly. That's a lot of ticks for potential stuns, guys. A 2-second stun, and then they're just sitting there getting ass blasted. Okay. This is a good one, too. Here we go. Enemies hit while afflicted with Decrypify have a 15% chance to reduce your active cooldowns by 1.5 seconds. Now, do they have long cooldowns, though, is the question. Blight is a spammer. Decompose is a spammer. Corpse Explosion just costs a corpse. Maybe you don't need the cooldown reduction. Dot damage does not lucky hit. Is that confirmed? What about channeling? What about a channel like Decompose? Does that count as a dot? Oh, it's all for the ultimate. Ah, I see. I see. That's good. That's a really good point. CC are more AoE damage. Interesting. It doesn't count as a dot. Okay, so it's a channel. Okay. When you're in your minions, a hit afflicted with Decrypify bullet time. Execute. That's not necessary. Can I create a build for a Blood Necro? Yeah, of course. Here. Here's the link. For anyone wanting to go make a build, there's the link right there. Okay, so I like Decrypify. And I also like increase the damage and life of your skeletal mages by 45%, or 30% right now. Getting Tendrils cooldown is pretty big when you go Tendrils Corpse Explosion. Oh, I could see that. I like Corpse Tendrils too. We're gonna have to see how this... You pull them into the corpse, and then you Corpse Explosion to just absolutely blow them up. So you grab Corpse Tendrils. Enemies who are in range of Corpse Tendrils are pulled and slowed. Yeah. You don't need that. Enemies are made vulnerable. Boom. That is your big burst damage window right there. That is good. That feels good. Then you got to go into here, though. You got to grab one here to get onto the next. Because you can't grab any of these. So we're going to grab one here. One here. Boom. 5% movement speed. 15% chance to stun. Lucky hit. When you damage enemies with darkness skills, they take 2... That's very strong. That is very strong. 18% damage increase on shadow damage is absolute insanity. Oh, Robert, what's going on, baby? Getting Tendrils cooldown is pretty big when you go Tendrils. Yeah. So 18% damage increase on your darkness abilities. And you're going to be ramping that up fast and quickly. Then, obviously, guys, we're going to go Army of the Dead. That seems mediocre. That seems mediocre. I'd rather grab... Increase the damage and life of your golems. That seems great. I wonder if golems will hit hard. Good evening. How's Necro looking? DZM, it's looking strong. You're the man, Sky John. What's going on, baby? You're the man. I feel like that guy on stage where you're like doing a speech and they're like, "We love you, Sky." And it's like, "I love you." You know? I don't know. Anyways, let's keep it going. Boom, boom, boom. After you've been healthy for at least certain seconds, your minions gain attack speed. Minions deal... I'm curious to see what this is. Wow. Your minions can't lose more than 20% of their maximum health from a single damage distance. Wow, that's great. Can I link my darkness build I made for the Necro? Yeah, link it in the Discord. I don't allow links in here unless you're a mod, only because some bots sometimes, very rarely, will come in here and start blasting my shit with, like, adult sites. So, like, gotta chill with that. You want the 2 upgrades to Army? When Army of the Dead's volatile skeletons explode, they have a 15% chance to leave behind a corpse. Is that, like, really good? Army of the Dead also raises skeletal warriors and mages. Damn, that's pretty good. That's good on bosses. Oh, it won't allow me to click it. Oh, yikes. Drugs are bad, kids. So if they all die on a boss fight, you just raise them all up again. Okay, so right now, this is our build. What's the Discord? It's in the link, buddy. It's pinned at the top. Okay, this is the build. We're gonna save it. Boom. Copy. This build looks fun. Necromancer. Level 25 beta build. Summoner. Lich. Boom. See, I did remember, guys. Do you mind doing a quick run-through on everything in the build for those of us? Yeah, hell yeah. I was going to do that anyways, but yeah, so 100%. So check this out, guys. This build is all about... Oh, I didn't go through the Book of the Dead. Oh, hold up. Hold on a second, buckaroo. Hold on a second. I'll give you a brief rundown real quick. Here's where we're at so far, guys. Okay, this is a Summoner Darkness build, okay? This is a Summoner Darkness build, so you're focusing on Darkness abilities, debuffing them, and dealing damage with all your minions, amplifying them at once. So we're going to run Decompose. We're going to run, if they die, you have to get this. You gain 10 essence, not really good. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies who are decomposed. That's very, very strong for a Summoner. We're going to grab the maximum essence, and the core skills cost more, but they deal more damage. Very, very strong. You have Blight, which is a 30% damage, and it leaves behind a defiled area, which is like a damage over time, like a poison cloud-ish, whatever. Slows the enemies. Once again, here we are. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage, so that's 20% increased damage on this target if they're debuffed by Decompose and Blight. Oh, Necromancer, what's going on, baby? I was waiting for you to show up, dude. Need to cut 2 of them? What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you talking about? And we're at level 25. Right? Skeletons and golems are 2 skills. So what? You're telling me they only have 3 active skills? Are you sure? Because I was watching gameplay and it didn't look like it took up skills. Are you sure? I gotta look this up. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Necromancer. Hold on a second, buddy. Hold on. I gotta find it. I have footage. I've seen it. I've seen a skill bar for like half a second. There's a frame on there. Let me find it. There's a second where he talks about the Book of the Dead. Hold on. Let me get to it, guys. Relax. Everyone stay calm. Okay? Okay. I'll share this with you right now. Here's my screen. Display capture. Hold on. Everyone relax. Because this is what I have and this is what I've seen. Right here we have bone splinters. Right here's bone spear. This looks like corpse explosion. That looks like Army of the Dead. I'm not sure what the fuck that is. To me, it does not look like you have to actually have these on your bar to summon them. It doesn't look like you're summoning anything here. That wouldn't make any sense. Because you have Builder, a Spender, and you're telling me we have room for 2 abilities? That would be retarded. I probably shouldn't say that word. But that would be ridiculous. That would be so stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Because look, he has Bone Spear, Corpse Explosion, Army of the Dead, and something else. Whatever the hell that is. Yeah, it auto-raises them. That's what I thought. I thought they're auto-raised. Do minions go away if you take the spell off your bar? I don't know. I mean... I second this motion, but I think it's fair to assume that Blizz has seen community comments wanting a pally in the game. Auto raise is nuts. Class is gonna be fun. Okay, alright. Let's focus up here for a second, okay? Let's zoom in. So I'm getting frustrated. Here we go. This is what I'm looking at, ladies and gentlemen. 200% max zoom. Bone splinters, right? I'm not sure what the hell this is. Is that raising dead? Bone Spear, Corpse Explosion, Army of the Dead, and whatever this is. Is that Golem? Number 3 is Summon Skeletons. That's not Army of the Dead? One of these... Enhance. Decripify is the second one. We're gonna find out tomorrow, man. That's all I can say. Is we're gonna find out tomorrow. I don't know. Yo, the metal, what's going on, baby? What do you guys think? Let me know your opinions. This looks like Bone Splinters. Bone Spear. Okay, Bone Splinters and Bone Spear. So that means... Bone Splinters. Bone Spear. Okay, so he has a core. Maybe that's Summon. You're not accounting for the 2 skill point you get from Renown? Yeah, the only thing is we would have invested into Army of the Dead, but it's bugged. Look, we can't click it. Bone Prison. That could be Bone Prison. I think they raise automatically. I think they do too. Then you have Corpse Explosion. This looks like Army of the Dead. I'm not sure what the hell that is. What is that? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We found it. Is that Golem? That looks like Golem. That looks like Golem. You must reserve 3 slots. 1 for skeletons, 1 for mages, 1 for Golem. So can you summon them and take them off your bar? That seems ridiculous. No, that seems ridiculous. That would be so stupid. This looks like Golem. Wait, but his Golems... Does it die? It does die. No, that's Golem. Because look. Look, it's up right there, so we'll go full quality. It's up. Then it goes on cooldown. And then it dies, and it goes away. Yeah, left click is Bone Prison. That's a Blood Golem. Can they at least command them to directly attack someone specifically? So, okay, so they have only 4 ability slots. not 6. Make being a summoner more active. I agree. This is why I mentioned build variety. I truly believe this class is more of a 3 out of 5 than a 4 out of 5. Interesting. This music is starting to trip me out. Let's amp it up a little bit for more dramatic effect. So what you're telling me is there's only 3 slots active? Fuck. Okay. Let's get serious here. I guess, I don't know. We're gonna have to see, guys. I don't know. This could have changed, too. This is suspicion music. 4 slots. Yeah. Can you see Bloodwave in the skill tree? Yes. It's there. I'll show you in a second. Here, I'll show you. Bloodwave is right here, brother man. Boom. 90% damage, knocks enemies back, summons blood orbs, slows them as well. They probably auto-aggro the target you're clicking on, but that can be a bit problematic and restricting the player, in my opinion. Thank you, brother. No problem. That's interesting. So that means you have... That just wouldn't make any sense. It really wouldn't, because... So you would have to have a builder. You have to have a spender. Then you would go what? You're not going Corpse Tendrils Corpse Explosion because you need an ultimate. That doesn't make any sense. That means you'd have to sacrifice your warriors or something to get this going. And all their cooldowns are, like, pretty long. It's 1 slot for warriors and mages and 1 slot for Golem. Golem, you don't have to summon. Yeah, so I guess you sacrifice your Golem and you grab the crit damage. So you summon the Skeletals. You ditch Decripify. You ditch Decripify, right? You would do this. Boom. 3 out of 3 here. Boom, boom. We would go here. Then we would grab Corpse Tendrils. This. Darkness skills. Movement speed. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're grabbing Army of the Dead. You can ditch... Oh, well, so long as it makes launch less rocky, it'll be worth waiting in the queues. I used to help with such runs, and usually I got help, though. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All skeletons are 1 skill button. Okay. So how would you sacrifice? You'd have to go into the Book of the Dead and sacrifice, like here. I don't even know if we're going to be able to sacrifice a Golem yet. I would sacrifice this right here. And I would soup up my mages however I would like. Deals moderate shadow damage. More shadow damage is good. 10% chance to stun an enemy. Good God in heaven. Chills and freezes. We would grab... I would just go tanks. Tank warriors. I would do that. It's similar to Lone Wolf bonuses to Hunters and WoW, yeah. Army of the Dead can also summon all your minions. Yeah, that too. Sacrifice Golem for attack speed early, then once your crit chance is good enough, sacrifice for that. That could be good too. 10% attack speed. Is 10% attack speed like a super big deal? I feel like that's not that strong. Am I crazy? Link the Reddit post in Discord, and I can confirm what he's saying about the skill slots for the closed beta, at least. Interesting. All right, so here's what we have This is the build. Hold on. Oh my god, Bone Storm and Blood Wave are also darkness skills. That's crazy. Holy shit, we're making this build next. That's crazy. Wow. Bone Prison spawns a pool of light. Any other? Your darkness skills chill enemies. That's cool. Okay, decompose. We're definitely grabbing decomposed chain. That's great for mob killing. Potentially. Let's go through these really, really quick. One of your summoning minions damages an enemy. They gain attack speed. That's pretty good. Boom, boom, boom. Increase critical strike chance when you cast corpse tendrils. Oh my god. That's fire. That's fire. Shadow Blight. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Makos, have to go, guys. Have a good day. Yo, thank you so much, Makos. Love you, buddy. Double Bone Storm looks cool. 11 a.m. PST tomorrow. Yo, Thor Necro for the win. Yeah, we're going to check all this out. We're going to be here for at least another hour and a half. We have a lot of builds to go through, man. Oh my god. Oh, no, we can't take that. Blood Wave fires 2 additional waves. That's wild. Damn, sacrifice bonuses are increased. Holy shit. That's awesome. Increased damage while they're alive. Those are like the best offensive ones. This is the build right now, guys. This is the build. It seems still good, though. Not gonna lie. Necromancer. Oh, whoopsies. Oh, yeah, I'm in. They're summoning build darkness. Level 25 beta. Boom. Posted. There it is. All right, now we're gonna try a... We're gonna try now, I believe, a... Shadow Blight is the capstone. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Shadow damage infects enemies with Shadow Blight for 2 seconds. You and your minions deal 10% bonus damage. Gotcha. Okay, that's what that is. I see, I see. It's all becoming more clear to me now. I understand. Okay. So, let's go now. We're gonna do a... caster, just pure sacrifice DPS. Great D4 content. Glad to finally catch you live. VSAM, thank you so much, brother, man. I appreciate it. We're going to do a caster DPS now. Man, what would be the best option? Would it be Blight or Sever? Or would you skip a core ability and go Bone Spirit? One-shot Bone Spirit build. Oh, SDO with a huge 2. Love this content. Let's go, Necro. My favorite class. Thank you so much, brother. Can Necro use bow? Yeah, they can use bow, daggers, pole arms. They can actually summon a catapult on the back of their ass that shoots puppies as well. No, sadly, man, they can't use bows. No. Thank you so much, brother, man. I appreciate it. Let's keep it going. Man. I'm very interested. I want to try like a Bone Spirit one-shot caster. The sarcasm burns. Oh, man. I'm just messing with you. You had me going low. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I'm just messing around, guys. They shoot shadow puppy corpses. Oh, dear God. Are you EU, by the way? Want to play together? Oh, you're talking to him. Okay. Doing a shadow priest. Nice. Dude, I mean, decompose is literally just like mind flay. That's all it is. Alright, let's just try for now a bone splinter build. Vulnerability, okay. Sever is still a darkness ability. Darkness ability. Effective view charges forward. No, it just doesn't seem that good. Bone Spear. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that would be the move. First enemy vulnerable. Bone Spears increase critical strike chance, and Bone Spear's primary projectile critically strikes. It fires additional bone shards. Not bad. It's your fault. Do we know what they use other than shields, sickles, and scythes? I couldn't tell you. Oh, wands. That could be interesting. If you like to build around your mages and your warriors are more OP of a filler, you could just sack them so you skip the summon queue. Interesting. Bone Spear always a solid choice since D2. Yeah, I guess it's good. So that's 2 bone abilities. I'm gonna be honest. If we're going complete solo, I think you take... Man, Blood Mist is so strong if you're solo, guys. Corpse Explosion's very good too, though, but we're not using that, really. We're using corpses... Well, no, I guess you would. Would you just always use that Corpse Tendril Corpse Explosion combo? Like, it's a very strong freaking combo, man. It's the safest thing. You go Corpse Explosion. You would go this. Core skills deal more damage. Then you would skip all these. You would skip these. Confirmed Wolf Pup Backpack is definitely a leak of future Puppy Catapult. I'm thinking Shadow Blood build is OP. Come back, kids. You want cooldown reduction for the Bone Spirit build. I feel like a Corpse Tendril into Corpse Explosion build is just... It's insane damage. I hope it, like, works well, but if we're not going that, then we would grab... Interesting. Very interesting. This is a tough one. This is a tough one, guys. Bone Prison's upgrade is made for Bone Spirit. Maybe we just go Bone Spirit then. So we'll ditch Corpse Explosion, go Bone Prison. Enemy's Trap, gain 3 Essence. And then make them vulnerable. Then we're going to grab... Bone Spirit has a long cooldown. Yeah. But Bone Spirit's that big fat nuke. That's like the big purpose of this build. Maybe you don't grab Bone Spear and you use all your essence on Bone Spirit. So what if you do this? You ditch Bone Spear. You ditch this as well. Increase your maximum essence. We're going to grab Bone Prison. Hear me out. Let me cook. Bone prison. Making them vulnerable. What about grabbing corpse explosion as well? Then we skip this bullshit. Skip all that garbage. Close enemies take 2% more damage and 3% less damage to you. That's pretty good. Do we take Decrypify? What if you go iron? No. Bone Spirit. Corpse Explosion. Bone Prison. We would eventually be grabbing Corpse Tendrils. And Bone Spirit. What if you did that? That would be freaking nuts. For the CDR. Yeah, but what if you skip this, grab these two instead? Corpse Tendrils, Bone Spirit. So you have the Corpse Tendril, Corpse Explosion combo, and the Bone Prison, Bone Spirit combo. So you dump all your essences automatically always into Bone Spirit, but you also have damage with Corpse Explosion and Corpse Tendril. You aren't building mass corpses as bone throws Sky. Isn't there ways to summon corpses easier? How do you... I don't understand then. How do you build corpses? Blood Mist leaves behind a corpse every second? Jeez. Isn't it just from enemies dying? And some of them leave a corpse? Decompose channel, reap hit. A base skills also create. Some base skills also create. Scythe leaves a corpse too. Interesting. Interesting. Hewed flesh. Your damage has up to a percentage chance to create a corpse at a target location. Skeletal Reapers can make corpses too. Interesting. Huh. Can filter help? Yeah, that's what we're working on right now. If you're going for corpse explosion, etc., then you're working on building corpse abilities. Bone revolves around building essence and modifiers. I guess we don't take the corpse explosion, corpse tendril combo. So we ditch that. Grab Bone Spear instead. Ditch this. 1, 2, 3. Make Bone Spear hit harder. Shards. If it's a critically strike, it's good. Bone Prison. Vulnerability in Bone Prison. So we have 1, 2, 3 abilities. Blood Golem sheds corpses too. Bone Prison into a spirit is just a massacre. That's a big-ass burst window. That'd be insanity. If you can Corpse Tendril, Corpse Explosion, and Bone Spirit, they're getting, like, one-shotted. If you trap on top of the prison and then spirit, you almost always auto-crit and get a ton of CDR. Jesus. Because if Bone Spirit crits, 50% of it's reduced. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. Okay, let's try to see here. Corpse Explosion. Radius. Increased damage there. Damage has a chance to spawn a corpse. I guess we'll take that. Just to have, just in case. I had to tab out and go to the therapy thing. Okay, we are on like a... It's a very tricky one. This is a tricky one. Because we're trying to go a pure caster. But we're like setting up for that big nuke, corpse tendril, corpse explosion. So you pull them in, deal the damage, and then they're amplified by a ton of stuff, and then you bone spirit for like the big one shot. That's the idea of this build. I feel like it'd be good. Let's just keep trying. Darn it, I'm late. Hey, Scott, what's going on, man? We have access to legendaries as far info, maybe easier. We have, like... Let's see. Bone Prison spawns a pool of blight. That's kind of cool. Bone Spear's primary attack makes enemies hit beyond the first vulnerable. When a segment of Bone Prison destroyed or expired, Bone Storm consumes up to a number of corpses to increase its duration. Bone Spirit deals increased damage based on the distance traveled. That's dope. When you pick up Blood Orbs, a free Bone Spirit is spawned. That's dope. Critical strikes with Bone Spirit increase your essence regeneration. That's dope. Up to a percentage chance to generate essence when hitting a vulnerable enemy with your Bone skill. That's dope too. Both of those are good. 5 Bone Spirits. Well, if it crits, you can use them faster. Interesting. Oh, I forgot Bone Prison. Good lord. We'll grab that. Knock this down by 1. Blood Artisans. That's a chest piece. Never mind. We'll grab Bone Prison. What did I mess up? We gotta grab one here. Bone Prison. This. Vulnerable. Corpse Explosion. This. They get hit by all 3 of those. Then we skip this tier, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have to skip the curses. So we would have to go... Boom. That's useless. I don't even... Would you even grab that? Increase essence? This might not be bad either. Then we take Bone Spirit. Critically strike cooldown reduction. Generating the essence is probably not that valuable. 10% increased critical strike chance would be good for the cooldown reduction. Then I would go Corpse Tendril. Pulls them in. Enemies damaged by Corpse Tendrils are made vulnerable. That's for that big one-shot button. The Bone Skills has increased critical strike chance for each 10 essence you have upon cast. Question is, do you go Bone Storm? Huh. Or do you go Army of the Dead? Just to say F it, because it's a strong ultimate with a long cooldown. I don't think you'd intentionally go... Well, the Bone Storm could be good for damage reduction. For here as well. 1 point in Bone Storm and the rest into Bone Spirit. Ooh, that can be dope. So it'd be there. That would be it. I need to take a piss so bad. Give me 2 seconds, guys. you jerks out there. Okay? Anyone wants to say I don't wipe my hands or whatever the fuck? Okay. Also, I do like the 15% damage reduction on this. I feel like that's pretty strong. This is kind of a cool build. So you have the Corpse Tendrils with Corpse Explosion combo. And then you have the big Bone Spirit one-shots. Is it going to be enough consistent damage, though? I don't know. I feel like for bosses, it could be pretty good. The AoE on Corpse Tendrils could be dope. How big is the AoE on Bone Spirit? That's interesting. I have to see. Oh my god. Bone skills deal 1% increased damage for each point of essence you have above 50. Oh my god. That is crazy. Tendrils is not needed here, though, as Prison already gives vulnerability. Interesting. So if we don't take Tendrils, do we take Decrypify? Or do we just grab... Instead of that, we grab... a Core? Maybe you grab a Core ability? I really think you want the CDR. Then Decrypify, that would be it, right? Dude, I feel like that's good. Like 1.5 seconds is crazy. Corpse Explosion isn't needed as well. So I guess we don't go Corpse Explosion. Maybe you don't need the burst. So you grab Bone Prison, Decrypify, and then just Bone Spear instead? Or do you grab Blood Mist for being tanky? Hemorrhage for the lucky hit. That's interesting. 40% lucky hit is high as fudge. XV, what's going on, baby? Decrypify for the CDR. This is where it gets tricky. You pretty much just play the bone spells, actually. I guess you grab Bone Spear without the Corpse Explosion. First enemy vulnerable. Did you max out Bone Spirit? I think it has 3 out of 5 right now. Well, now 4 out of 5. We going hard again this weekend. Hell yeah, we are, dude. I guess Decompose is a strong contender as well for the essence on kill. I could agree. But the Bone Splinters is so good because the vulnerability and just how much damage it actually does is through the roof. Then you sacrifice all these. Critical strike chance by 5%. Attack speed. Critical strike damage. Oh my god. Could you imagine a Bone Spirit critically striking? Maximum essence increased by 15. 15% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. That would be crazy. You'd keep your Bone Golem? Would you? Blood Golem, Bone Golem. Taunts enemies. It sheds a corpse. Bone Storm duplicates around Bone Golem. Really? I don't see that here. What the fudge? Dude, that's crazy. Bone Storm. Is that a thing? Bone Storm and Blood Wave are also darkness skills. Enemies damaged by Bone Storm take shadow damage. Blood Wave desecrates the ground it travels over. I may have missed it, but how many points do you get in the Book of the Dead? We're going to have to see in the beta. No one knows. It's a thing. It's at the ult. It says it in the ult? I didn't know that. Surround you and your Golem. Ah, I see. I see. I see. Okay, that's kind of cool then. So I guess you wouldn't sacrifice him. You would... Wait, does he need to be a Bone Golem then? I feel like that'd be ridiculous. But then I would have to lose a skill. Taled, I love you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in, man. Any golem. So then I would have to lose a skill then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I would need to lose a skill. Is that worth it? Losing a whole skill for a golem? Drop the core, drop bone spear. We'd have to drop bone spear. Max out bone spirit. Grab bone storm. And the reduced damage, maybe? Maybe going down for early naps tomorrow so Dad can play some D4. Ooh, might not be a bad idea, buddy. For a Blood Golem, hell yes, it's worth it. Golems can proc Blood Surge. I mean, so yeah, you could take any one of these Golems then, dude. All of them are good. Golems slam the ground, making them vulnerable. That's dope. AoE suck when they deal damage. Drains life, slams the ground, stuns enemies, taunt enemies in a wide area. You can go any one of these. Greetings from Germany, Trules. What's going on, dude? How we doing? Using the Golem takes one of our 6 skills? Yeah, it does. Which we literally just found out. And we're going to have to see if it's confirmed tomorrow. So does summoning your skeletons and mages. Apparently. Gonna have to see. Apparently it is. It was in the beta testing back then, and gonna see if it's stuck it out that way. Okay, but this is the build. This is it. 5 out of 5 Bone Spirit. Absolutely blasting people. Bone Spirit Caster. Bone Spirit Caster. One shot. Oh. What? So they take up a spot? That's crazy. Yeah, it is. So if you go pure summoner, 2 of your spots is taken up by golems and what do you call it? Skeletal mages and warriors. What's your ultimate on that one? You get Bone Storm. All right, we got one more, guys. One more. Let's do a you guys ready for a melee build or what? Then I have to get back to work. Streaming's fun, and I love streaming, but I have so much work to do, and the sponsor's reaching out, and he will not stop, dude. I need to click what this guy says. Yeah, I gotta get to work. Oh, boy, I'm stressing out. I need to see... Ooh, bro. What do you think Necromancer lacks? Mobility. Severely. Okay, guys. We're gonna go a melee build where you sack everything, alright? Melee, sacrifice everything. Do we want to go a blood melee build or just a Death Knight build? We can go blood build. Blood builds are dope. Blood, Death Knight. Let's just do fucking both. Let's just do fucking both. All right, screw work. Let's just have some fun. Okay, we're gonna start off with blood first. I gotta move a little bit quickly though. But we're starting off with blood right now. Unvolley, what's going on, baby? All right, here we go. We're starting off as blood. Hemorrhage, guys. 25% damage, 20% chance to spawn a blood orb. If you guys don't know, blood orbs heal you for 50% of your maximum HP. After picking up a blood orb, your next hemorrhage also deals damage to enemies around your target. Grants 2 additional essence, not bad. Grants base life is fortify. 1.5 chance to fortify you for 100% of your base life. There's no way. That's got to be 10%. That'd be too strong. Hemorrhage gains an additional 20. No. You would grab this for sure. That doesn't seem right. 100% of your base life fortifies is the most broken shit I've ever seen. That's got to be 10% or even 1%. That's not right. As fortify, each time it hits an enemy, and a 1.5% chance per enemy hit to fortify you for 100%. That's not right. That's just not right. Has to be weaker. I don't see that. I don't see that being a thing. Let's keep it going, though. Core ability. I'm taking Blood Surge over Blood Lance. I'm sorry. I know Blood Lance is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's good for single target DPS, but I'm just going to be straight up. Blood Surge is absolutely insane. That's my favorite ability in the whole Necromancer tree is Blood Surge. You expend a big Blood Nova around you, and you just destroy everyone. Deals more damage per target hit. 1.5% chance to give you 100% fortify. Yeah, but if you're casting it 10 times and it's an AoE ability, I just don't. That's broken, dude. And it doesn't. No, that's broken. That'd be broken. If I saw that, I would go this build right in the beginning. It's correct. It's only 1.5%. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Because 100% fortify is unlike anything I've seen before. On a basic ability, that does not seem normal. Anyways, Blood Surge is for 1.5% for each enemy hit, which that's not impossible, guys. Confirmed in-game data dive. Okay. And I'm 100% doing that, and I'm spamming Hemorrhage. 100%. Blood Surge, AoE damage. Each time if an enemy is damaged by Blood Surge Nova while you are healthy, then gain 1 stack of overwhelming power. When you have 5 stacks of overwhelming power, your next Blood Surge overpowers. That's not bad. That's for more damage. Each time an enemy is hit by Blood Surge's Nova, you're fortified for base life. That just makes you unkillable. Guy going to go hemorrhaging tomorrow. No, I am. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go more of a tanky route on my own, and I'm going to make him a hardcore character. That's on my own. That's later on tonight. I gotta think about what Drew... Oh, Josh, what build are you going tomorrow for your Necromancer, by the way? I gotta know. Depending on content, more damage may be better than too much defense. I wonder if there's more... If you get any decent... You might be right, because Blood Mist is another invulnerability, too. So maybe just take the damage. So take the damage. You go Blood Mist because it's absolutely broken. Makes you immune. Fortifies you. I would grab Thorns. I'm grabbing 2 out of 3 Thorns here. I'm going to go down here. I would go Iron Maiden. I'm going Iron Maiden. No longer cost Essence. Gain 5 Essence for each enemy hit. Heal for 5% of your maximum health when an enemy dies inside Iron Maiden. Base life. Well, I mean, base life still, that's... I mean, my rogue had like almost 300 HP. Vampire blood build is going to be awesome. I'm going to grab the Iron Maiden. I'm also going to one more time into Thorns. And I'm definitely going Death's Embrace 3 out of 3. I don't even need to see anything else here before I know 3 out of 3 is insane. I think you grab Corpse Tendril, right? Because you don't want to use Bone Spirit. That'll dump all your essence. I would grab... Or what if you can even grab Decrypify? Or maybe another... Huh. What if you grab Blood Lance? For bosses, maybe? Or that'd be stupid. 2 cores is kind of crazy. Chance to stun. Reduce your active cooldowns. Man, I feel like Decrypify, too, would be good. If you go Decrypify, that, and then the cooldown reduction. Blood passives. There's some good ones. There's some really good ones. Yikes. Hitting enemies with blood skills has a 25% chance to fortify you. Good God. Also doesn't consume the corpse. Interesting. What if we grab corpse tendrils, suck them in? Has a percentage chance to drop, when damaging enemies, to drop a blood orb. Or make them vulnerable. We don't have vulnerability. We're going to have a lot of blood orbs spawning from hemorrhage. I don't think blood orbs is the issue. So we grab that. I think we need 2 more. 2 more points. Interesting. That's great. While below 50% life, you gain more healing. While healthy, your blood skills deal increased damage. That's awesome. And then I'm grabbing... I mean, you have to grab Blood Wave on this build. I mean, you get the orb drops. The 3 orb drops is crazy. Right? I feel like summons could be very tanky. Transfusion makes blood orbs heal minions. That's interesting, too. And by the way, up to level 25, you're actually not... You're not going to sacrifice any of these. Corpse tendrils and then corpse explosion. So what, you would ditch Iron Maiden and grab corpse explosion instead? Or you ditch Blood Mist? I feel like Blood Mist is insane. And perfectly balanced. YouTuber that did the data dive was Dawn the Crown. Ah, interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. Hoping everyone's having a decent week so far, guys. It is Friday. It's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. We got the open beta tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. Hoping everyone is having a decent time. Why would you need Corpse Explosion if you have Surge? It's redundant. I could agree. I mean, I would take Blood Mist for the survivability. Iron Maiden. More damage. Corpse Tendrils for the grip. As well as making enemies vulnerable. And it stuns them. Yeah, no, I'm good. I would go Blood Wave. I don't know if you need the Supreme Blood Wave. Maybe you can go standalone. You can go 2 out of 3 standalone. Or maybe you don't take standalone yet, and you go Blood Wave slows, Blood Wave leave behind 3 Blood Orbs. And then from here, you go... And then you can have all your pets out. You actually don't need to sacrifice your pets yet. Well, no. You need to sacrifice your pets because you need all these abilities out. You can't not have all these abilities on your bar. Jesus, that's annoying. That's frustrating. So you would have to go standalone no matter what. Which would work with your CE upgrades. Aspect of Explosive Mist is a legendary you really want. Blood Mist triggers Corpse Explosion on surrounding corpses. When Blood Mist detonates a corpse, its cooldown is reduced. That's pretty good. But I feel like you have a lot of AoE damage as it is. Do you think Darkness / Bud build? Like a combination? It is only because of this, I feel like. Bone Storm and Blood Wave are also Darkness skills. I feel like it is. Blood Waves fire 2 additional waves. Holy crap. Would they each spawn Blood Waves? Or Blood Orbs? That'd be ridiculous. You'd be unkillable. This is what I would rock, man. And instead of grabbing the Blood Wave thing, I'd grab Standalone as much as I possibly can. What do Blood Orbs do? When they're dropped, they give you a 15% heal when you pick them up. Probably Decompose, Bite, Blighted Corpse, Decrypify. Oh, you're talking about that build. I see, I see. That's crazy. Me. Rothma's Vigor is insane. I mean, as a blood build, I think this is what you would go right now. So far. For now. Like, this is the basic one. This is what I would for sure run. If things get sticky, you blood mist, then you come back out and you freaking blast. Let's save. I gotta move on, sadly. And then we're gonna do a pure tank build in a second. Like a Death Knight. Blood build level 25. Boom. Boom. Okay. Reset. We're gonna do a Death Knight build now, okay? For sure you're grabbing Reap. For 100, nobody knows. Yeah, dude, nobody knows at 100. That's ridiculous. 100 points? 100 points? That's crazy. We're gonna go Enhanced Reap. I do like the summoning of a corpse. That's kind of cool. Is that gonna be good? I'm not quite sure. I think even for Death Knight, you go Blood Surge. Reap instantly kills targets below 5%. Corpse. Are you gonna need a corpse? Maybe you sacrifice one ability. Extra 2 skill points for the map completion. Yes, we did. Yes. You just can't do it into... Like, I had to put it into standalone. Yeah, extra 2 skill points from the Renown. Oh, boy. Okay, fellas. Here we go. Pure Death Knight build. We can change this. We'll see in a second. I think I'd still go Blood Surge, man. For the AoE damage and Fortify and healing. I would. For sure. And if I'm going tank, I'm still going Blood Mist. You want me to be real with you? That's crazy. I'm grabbing Thorns 3 out of 3 for sure. I'm grabbing 100% Iron Maiden. The heal 3 out of 3 on Thorns. I need Death's Embrace 3 out of 3. Maybe you can grab Decrypify instead of Corpse Tendrils. Because maybe you don't need Corpse Tendrils. Maybe you just go another debuff. I'm really hyped for Blood Lance. Overpower myself. Overpowering Blood Lance on everything you have Lance feels like it's a high damage spike. I don't even know what the animation looks like for that ability. I have to see how it really works. I'm very curious to see how it works. Maybe you grab Decrypify. This, and then grab the cooldown reduction. I like that. I like that a lot. Interesting. When a corpse is formed from your skills or abilities, doesn't Reap grant a corpse? Yes, it does. That feels good. I would grab that twice. And then here, I would probably grab Bone Storm. And then stand alone twice. That's what I would do. What's good, Brandon? What's going on, baby? How we doing? Necrotic Carapace is great. What is that? Necrotic. Yeah, no, this is awesome. Especially paired with Reap, you're going to be summoning guys every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds, you get fortified for your base life on a passive. That's awesome. This feels good. This is like a dope Death Knight build. 2 curses, cooldown reduction, Blood Surge as your dump. Blood Mist as your tank ability for your, like, oh shit button. Reap for your consistent DPS and damage reduction. Calcutron V2, what's going on, baby? I like this. I feel good with this. And then you'd sacrifice all these guys. I'd sacrifice there. Overpower damage, that's awesome. Maximum life increased. Or maybe attack speed. Either one of those is good. Chilling, hype for tomorrow. Yo, it's time to get hype, baby. Just got home from work, my guy. I need a Shadow Blood build. Yo, everyone's asking for that. All right, all right. We'll see what we can do. Shadow Blood is kind of tricky. Because it's like, oh, are you also going to run pets? Are you going to run solo? It's very tricky. No standalone over an ultimate. No, I got standalone. But Bone Storm is awesome. I got 2 out of 3. You're capped at 27. That's why I put 2 instead of 3. Obviously, once you level up, you grab Bone Storm and standalone. Max it out. But no, I would grab an ultimate over standalone. One tack all day, every day. All day, every day. You think Bone Storm's lackluster without a Golem? I mean, I think until... I mean, you could also just say F it and go Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead's good. Has a chance to leave behind a corpse. Whenever a corpse spawn, you fortify. That's good too. Blood Wave's good for the heal. Blood Wave might be better. It depends. I'm curious to see if Blood Wave, if you grab the aspect that summons like 3 of them, I think if it all summons Blood Orbs, then that's OP. Any non-summon build, that's what we're working on right now, bro. We're working on a non-summoner melee tankish build. Even Army of the Dead's good for damage. And the cooldowns are going to come up quick because of this. One ultimate skill is a must-have on every class. I would say like 95% of the time, yeah. There's a couple builds out there where you don't need an ultimate. I've seen a buddy of mine do a rogue build and he doesn't have an ultimate. But 95% of the time, yeah, you need an ultimate up to level 27. Or 25, excuse me. But the only cooldowns you have is Blood Mist, yeah, but also Army of the Dead. So reducing both of those cooldowns is awesome. And Army of the Dead's amazing. Maybe you ditch Army of the Dead and you can go Blood Wave. If you want more damage, you go Army of the Dead. If you want more self-healing and sustain, you go Blood Wave. Tanky summons, the thing is for level 25, it's going to be hard because they get bursted so fast unless you have this. Minions cannot lose more than 50% of their maximum life from a single damage distance. So, like, I am worried about summoner builds. Any non-summon builds. Best tank build will probably be based... Prepping for dinner tonight, red curry. Ooh! Ooh! That sounds good. Good lord. I'd probably just rock Blood Wave. That's what I would rock. This is the build. Tank, Death Knight build. Level 25. Boom. That's what I'd run. A lot to do this weekend, guys. Listen, I do have to get out of here, though. Sadly, guys. Sadly, I have to get out of here. I have so much I have to do. I gotta clean this room like a madman. Heather, you know what I'm talking about. Imagine if you were like... If you haven't seen your husband in months, and the room is disgusting. Heather, you know what I'm talking about. I gotta clean this room spotless. I gotta make sure everything's good. I gotta prep this video for Saturday. I gotta meal prep. I still need to go get a gift. And it's 4:30. Got the lady, yo, I got the lady coming, dude. I got a lot to do. Guys, listen, I love you so much. I'm going to stream a lot tomorrow. Giggity. Oh, my God. You got to get it clean. Get the romance going. Oh, my God. I love you guys so much. Listen, once again, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. We got 3 members today. $30 in revenue. That I am a happy man. I will do this all day, every day. As long as I don't have to go flip burgers or whatever, man. I love you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure you do whatever you guys got to do to get prepared. Necromancer Druid tomorrow. It's a very, very big day. I love you guys. Logic. DM me, by the way. We will be playing tomorrow together with Josh Weldon and your boy. And, that's about it. Mr. Ink, love you, buddy. Love you, Heather. Love all you guys. Brandon, Velicopter, Calcatron. By the way, Whites Van Trigen, thank you for tuning into the stream. You were awesome today. All of you guys. Elekarum, J-Rock, John McNutty, Josh... everyone, dude. Everyone. I love you guys so much. Thanks for the new members. I'll appreciate it. Guys, once again, my name's Sky from the Comeback Kids. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the